What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel! Today, we're diving into something the GTA Online community has been dreaming about for years. I'm talking about a full-blown, functional, player-controlled train system. Imagine it. A massive freight train chugging along the tracks of Los Santos in Blaine County. But this time, you're the one in the driver's seat. We're not just talking about a joyride, we're talking about a legitimate, game-changing business opportunity. Let's call it the Railroad Riches Update. Forget stealing cars for a minute. We're about to steal an entire industry. So, how would this even work? First things first, you'd need to invest. Picture this, a new property on Mazebank foreclosures. Maybe an old, forgotten rail yard out in the industrial district or a dusty depot near Sandy Shores. This would be your base of operations. You'd buy the property, and that gives you access to your first Locomotiva rugged workhorse engine. From there, you'd manage everything from a new terminal inside your rail, similar to how we run our biker or CEO businesses. This terminal would be your gateway to a whole new world of logistics and, more importantly, profit. The core gameplay loop would revolve around sourcing and delivering supplies. Think of it as a supersized version of the Cal Perico Heist's secondary loot, but on a much grander scale. Your rail yard's computer would show a map of San Andreas, dotted with various industries. You'd see contracts to pick up lumber from the Paleto Forest Sawmill, chemicals from Humane Labs, or even high-end electronics from a warehouse in Los Santos. Each contract would have different payouts, distances, and levels of risk. You accept a job, and your first task is to assemble your train. This is where the customization comes in. You'd head out to the yard and attach different types of freight cars to your locomotive. You'll need flatbeds for lumber, tanker cars for liquids, and box cars for general goods. Maybe you could even upgrade your cars with armor plating or reinforced couplers to make them more durable. Once your train is assembled, you'd climb into the cab, sound that iconic horn, and start your journey. The controls would be simple but satisfinga: throttle for speed, a brake for slowing down, and of course, the ability to switch tracks at key junctions. Now, this isn't going to be a peaceful sightseeing tour. As soon as you're hauling valuable cargo, you become a massive, slow-moving target on the map for every other player in the session. Imagine the chaos. Rival players could try to derail you with explosives placed on the tracks, snipe you out of the driver's cab, or even try to land on the train with a helicopter or a presser to steal individual containers. Your defense would be crucial. Maybe you could hire an AI gunner for a support car. Or better yet, team up with friends. This is where the multiplayer aspect really shines. Your friends could join your organization and take on specific roles. One friend could be the engineer, focusing on driving the train and managing speed. Another could be on a mounted machine gun on a dedicated turret car, fending off attackers. Another friend could be flying air support in a buzzard or a rocket, scouting ahead and dealing with threats before they even get close. It would be a true test of teamwork and coordination, successfully defending a multi-million-dollar shipment from a full-scale assault would be one of the most rewarding experiences in GTA Online. And what about the business upgrades? Your rail yard wouldn't just be a parking spot. You could invest your profits back into it. Upgrade your locomotive for more speed and torque. Purchase specialized freight cars, like a refrigerated car for perishable goods that offer higher payouts, or a vehicle carrier to transport stolen high-end cars for Simeon or your own vehicle warehouse. You could also upgrade the security at your end, adding automated turrets and security patrols to prevent other players from sneaking in and sabotaging your parked trains while you re-offline. Let's also think about the free roam activities this could introduce. Imagine new free mode events centered around the railway. Maybe one event is King of the Train, where players fight for control of a moving, indestructible train for as long as possible. Or a Railroad Baron event, where multiple trains spawn, and players have to capture and deliver them to different drop-off points for a massive cash prize. It would bring a whole new dynamic to the open world, using a part of the map that's been criminally underutilized for a decade. The potential for missions is huge too. Your rail yard contact could offer special jobs, like secretly transporting a high-profile informant for the IAA across the state, or moving illegal weapons for an arms dealer, requiring you to use old, forgotten tunnels to avoid detection. Imagine a heist finale where you have to intercept a Merryweather security train, decouple the car with the loot, and attach it to your own locomotive while under heavy fire. The possibilities are genuinely endless and could breathe so much new life into the game. This wouldn't just be another business. It would be an empire on rails. It combines the logistics of CEO cargo, the defense of a bunker cell, and the unique thrill of controlling a massive piece of machinery. It's a grounded, gritty concept that fits perfectly into the world of GTA. It encourages teamwork, creates new opportunities for player versus player conflict, and makes the entire map feel more alive and interconnected. Rockstar, if you're listening, the tracks are already there. All we need is the key to the engine room. What do you guys think? Would you invest in a railroad business? What kind of missions or features would you want to see in a train-focused DLC? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you enjoyed this concept, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more GTA content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.